Hello, welcome to another edition of Mike's Tech. We've got a really exciting build for you today. This is going to be my editing and gaming rig. It's going to be a multi-purpose computer with a combination of video editing and rendering and gaming. Since I have a tech channel, gaming channel, and various other channels, I need to combine my resources and have a computer that can do both. And this is going to be an excellent computer for this. There will be no games I cannot play at highest settings, and my render time should be cut down to significantly from what it currently is. And anyway, the core of this build, we've been waiting for it. It finally came out, is Intel's new Devil's Canyon, the 4790K i7 CPU. It's got 4 cores, 8-way hyperthreading. Stock speed on this is 4 gigahertz with a turbo boost of 4.4. There's been reports of getting various speeds. I think originally people were expecting to get up to 5 gigahertz. I'm not sure anyone's been able to successfully do that, but I'm going to be trying this myself and see what we can do. This is going to be running on probably, in my opinion and many other people's opinion, the absolute best Z97 motherboard on the market. This is going to be on the ASUS Z97WS. This is a workstation level board, but don't let that fool you. This is an excellent gaming board too. It has 4-way SLI, dual NICs, M.2, and can handle 32 gigabytes of memory up to, I believe, 3000 or maybe even 3300 megahertz. I don't have that right in front of me, but it's incredibly fast, and it's going to be great for what I'm going to want to do. It's an ASUS board, and the workstation systems on ASUS have always been phenomenal. This is going to be very future-proof for me. As far as a current Z97 build, it's even got SATA Express, which there's not even anything out for yet, but SATA Express is coming. Going to be some incredible fast transfer rates, and it's going to be a great board. And just as a note, I am going to be doing videos on multiple of these different components, so I'm not going to go into lots of detail right now on all of them, but this just going to be a great build. Anyway, we've got the ASUS Z97WS, wonderful board. Next, I guess since we talked about overclocking the CPU, I should also talk about the cooler we're going to use. We've got right here, just one second, let me move this. We've got the Cooler Master Glacer 240L. This is a 240 millimeter radiator cooler. It's got 2 120 millimeter fans. And this is the one that's expandable. You can actually, it's a closed loop system. You can run it just like it is with no maintenance, but you can also expand it and include additional cooling for your GPU and various other components. I've seen a video, this is based, I believe it's on the Cytec. I think that was the brand it was based on, but that's no longer legally sellable in the US. There is some type of copyright issues. I'm not sure all the fine details, but I know they can't sell it, and Cooler Master made a deal. This is based on that, and it should do me excellent for what I'm doing and allow me some great expandability as well. So we're going to see just how far this Glacer 240L can push the new Devil's Canyon, and to my knowledge that's not been done yet, so this will be the first one you can do that with. For power, since I've got it here in front of me, we're going to go ahead and go over it. We've got the Seasonic 80 Plus Platinum, or excuse me, it's a Seasonic Platinum Plus is the name, but it's an 80 Plus Platinum 860 watt power supply. This is a phenomenal power supply, fully modular. It's going to do everything I need, more than this build needs actually. This will easily be able to handle SLI if I go with SLI, or if I decide later to add in a RAID card or any type of additional hardware. This will have plenty of power for what I need. The 80 Plus Platinum is going to be very efficient. I expect to still be needing to do some renders overnight, and I need some good efficiency when I'm doing long-term renders, and this will be excellent for whether I'm doing long-term renders or long-term uploads or whatever I need. This will be an excellent power supply. It's Seasonic. You cannot get a better brand power supply than Seasonic. For those of you that don't know, Seasonic makes a wide variety of the top-end power supplies you see out there, and you might as well just go with the company that makes them directly. It's phenomenal. I believe it has a 140 millimeter fan. I don't remember off the top of my head if it was a 120 or a 140, but I'll go over that in the review of the power supply. Next, we've got another brand new component that's just out. It's an EVGA GTX 760 excuse me, 780. And I know what you're thinking, it's a 780, those have been out. This is a 6 gigabyte model. It's been out very little amount of time. They're very hard to come by. And I took a bit of a cue from Paul over at Newegg, because he was building his new system, and he at the time went with a 770 graphics card because he wanted to get because they had a 4 gigabyte model out, and that was more than the 3 gigabytes that was currently out on the 780s. But this will be even better. It'll get me the gaming power and the CUDA cores of a 780 for my rendering, and it'll also have 6 gigabytes of onboard GDDR5 memory. There's nothing that's going to be able to top this when it comes to a gaming card that is dual purposed out for rendering. It's going to be great, and I've even seen reports where some people are having some minor issues with running out of video memory on a few games now. The games are already advancing to that point, and with 6 gigabytes, I'm not going to have that issue. One of the games I'm going to be playing a lot of is Star Citizen, and you'll see that on my gaming channel. But on Star Citizen, that's going to be pushing everything to the limit, and this system is going to be great. This GTX 780 from EVGA is going to be great, and I'll post benchmarks when I do the review of the EVGA card. It'll be wonderful. I'm not worried about it. Matter of fact, I don't think I'll be able to max this card out for a while, but it's going to be great for my build. Next, we've got, I guess we can go to the memory. I went ahead, and I know I could have managed with only 16 gigs, but I went ahead and got a 32 gig kit from Kingston. This is the Kingston HyperX Beast DDR3 memory. It's 2133 megahertz, and this particular kit is a four-way kit. I could have gotten 2 dual kits or a 4-way kit, and the 4-way kit was about the same price. So we've got excellent compatibility. I should be able to push all 4 of these chips, maybe even get some higher numbers in 2133. I don't know yet. But either way, this will be some great memory. I'll max out my memory on the motherboard, and I won't have any memory issues ever. It'll just be wonderful for that. For SSD, I went with the Samsung Evo 8. I'm sorry, Samsung 8S. Excuse me. I'm sorry. For the SSD, I went with the Samsung 840 Evo 500 gigabyte. This will give me more than enough space for OS, for the Adobe suite, most of my games, and then I can just devote my hard disk drive, the mechanical drive, to pure storage, and that's what I really need. I don't want to be running out of space, and this will give me all the space I need for software applications, and probably more than I need, but it'll be a wonderful, this gets great speed, it'll be great performance. Speaking of hard drives, for my hard drive, for the mechanical, I went with a Western Digital 4 terabyte black hard drive. This will give me great access speeds for my data, whether I'm for rendering, saving, storing, whatever I need. And since it's just going to have storage, if I want to expand later to a RAID, I should have no issues being able to copy this and set up a RAID. But I'm really considering setting up a NAS instead for stability and for a little bit of extra security, because that way, in the extremely unlikely event the computer has a problem, they don't have to worry about it damaging the NAS. I haven't gone over the case. I'm sorry. For the case, we've got a brand new case that's only been out maybe a month. This is the Phanteks Enthoo Pro, and I hope I'm saying that right. I don't remember the exact pronunciation. This is a full tower case, phenomenal cooling, phenomenal expandability. I'll be able to use this case probably for another 5 to 10 years. If you know anything about my other videos, you know that I like to get one case and use it for a long time. My last case is, by anyone's standards, outdated, but it's still quite functional. Chief Tech Dragon, and you can watch my older videos. Sorry about the production quality on those. They were made a while back, but the case itself was great. But this Phanteks Enthoo Pro was a great deal. It was only $100. This is a full tower case with the ability to mount multiple radiators for $100. You're not going to find a better case for the price, flat out. You may find a better case out there for a lot more money, but for the $100 price range, I don't think you're going to find anything out there that comes even close. And this is just an incredible case. The only other thing is I do have an optical drive here. This is just a straight DVD drive for now from LG. Nothing fancy, just a DVD burner and writer. And that's basically it. This is going to be a great build. It'll do excellent for what I need. And I do have, just as a note, I do have another SSD I'm going to be using. If possible, I'm going to set it up as the cache for my main mechanical hard drive to make access time even faster. But that's tentative on the setup. I know the old Z87WS board had that capability, and I believe this one will too, but I haven't had a chance to do that research. So anyway, I think I've covered all the parts here. This is going to be a great build, and I'm going to have a build video following this right now. So stay tuned for that. And it will be fast forwarded. Naturally, I'm not going to make you watch me build for hours, but I probably will I may do some instructional videos on that as well. I'm not sure yet. So we'll see on that. But either way, you're going to get a build video of the brand new Fantex case, this wonderful motherboard, great, everything. So that's basically it. This has been another edition to Mike's Tech. I appreciate your watching. Please like, please subscribe. You got a subscribe button, should be up here or up here. I'm not sure which, one of the two. And enjoy. Thank you.